This is Supple versus Take Care. And this is Eli, who is an absolute... This is one of the best healers in the whole tournament. In North America, this guy is probably top 3 to 5 healers in the game right now, based on what we saw in the tournament. And he was kind enough to share his POV with me. And so we're going to get to see what top tier healing looks like in Throne of Liberty. This VOD will represent how you are supposed to be healing in these big fights like this. So this should be really good. And I'm very thankful that he shared this with us.
Lock in. Lock in.
Everybody's locked in. By the way, this is the finals. This is the grand finals, I think, for... Oh, wait, no, it's not. Okay, so this is just one of their this is just TC versus Supple at Riptide. Or maybe this is the grand finals. No, this is the grand finals. This is round 3 or round 4 of the grand finals. Eli writes the healer max roll guides. Yeah, this guy literally writes your max roll guides for healers, guys. Like, this is your guy. This is your Jesus. Okay, we had 1 or 2 other healers in the tournament that could also do what Eli does, but like Eli's the one that chooses to share all of his knowledge and share his content and everything with the community. So like, this is your guy that you want to go to for this. I'm a healer too, but I'm more of an expert in like large scale PvP and stuff. We're gonna watch what Eli does on a micro level. Normally we watch VODs to see what's happening on a macro level. This is what micro level healing looks like and how he sets up his bar and stuff. So you can see he's got his Stellarite on. His whole party is completely food buffed. I'm sure some of them haven't popped their remedies and stuff yet, but that's fine. Care.
On the roof. There's a guy on the ground here.
Okay, so this is, yeah, guys, this is the grand finals match for the entire North American tournament. This is the one round. This is the most impactful round right here of the entire tournament. And this is the best healers POV right here. So this is going to be sick. It looks like in his party, guys, let's take a look at his party real quick. He's got his greatsword wand, or SNS wand. I apologize. Looks like SNS wand. That's his tank. Then you have a greatsword, or you have a spear dagger, bow staff. And then he has another SNS wand. I mean, SNS greatsword, rather. So, tank. Actually, I'll put it on this side. I'm just trying to make this easy for new players that don't understand. This is a tank. This is a tank. This is the healer. This is who we're watching. Eli. Pachis is a DPS. An assassin. Okay. Branchies is a DPS assassin. And this is another tank down here. Okay, so the healer layout, and again, this was the strongest guild in North America based on the tournament. Okay, is 3 tanks, a healer, and 2 melee DPSs. Of course, the DPS assassins are both playing spear dagger here, and then the healer is again a bow bow wand user. You have an SNS wand, and then you have a greatsword SNS as your 2 healers in the party. So pretty clean. Normally people would run more DPS in their parties, but he's got 2 tanks, probably because they know he's a really, really good healer. Or maybe they just run 2 tanks normally.
Oh, that's full.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3 tanks. 3 tanks normally.
Good stacks on this guy.
Loki got a full. What?
So notice his positioning early on, guys. You can see his party is actually like for people that are not familiar with large scale PvP. His party is marked with icons. He's got a shield, and then he's got the star here. He's marked with a heart for the healer, right? That, and he's probably gay, as a bag of dicks, as most healers are. But Blue, you're a healer. Don't worry about that. It's fine. So he is positioned a little bit further back than everyone else. Everyone else has basically dove in like this already, and the fight has begun. But he's kind of keeping his eyes on his party members here. You do see one of his party members really deep. And again, that's that spear dagger. He knows that he cannot help. Pachis is already dead because he's bad. Okay, Branchies has not gone in yet, but that's who's over there. Like, realistically, that's who's over there. The spear daggers are going in to assassinate people, okay?
Just throwing spears up there. I'm trying at least.
You good? Right on the roof. Man.
Yeah, you'll notice the healer is not just belligerently diving in on this.
Spawn and two.
Nice.
I'm on Caleb right now.
I'm gonna go close.
I'm behind the house. Behind the house.
This is pretty close. This is pretty close. You'll notice he's trying to stay with his party members, though.
Try to get Caleb.
On me, bomb squad. I'm outside the gate.
There's a lot of enemies here. He does not want to be here.
One shy gamer.
On the bridge.
Look at the show. So many people on the show.
I love how he's looking to put down DPS where he can, too. This is a really good flash wave for two reasons. One, it covers his own guild members as well, so it will heal them. Two, it does put down a good amount of DPS on a solid amount of targets. His build is probably not designed to do a crazy amount of damage, though.
Yeah, the hit shit is different game, bro. So now I can hit everything.
Keep up.
Play a squad.
Stunned on rookies.
Pop that. Bounce it on blue. Move back a bit. Getting bumped.
Damn, bro. He's sniping this shit, man. First of all, I just want to say, Pontius is basically griefing. But Eli has kept most of the rest of his party members alive this entire time. And you can see him locked on to Loki right now. Normally, I don't see healers locked onto their tanks too often, but that's the one that got low there. He's probably has his keyboard binds on his... he probably has keyboard binds to basically click a button and lock on to different members of his parties when they're in range. I do the same thing. That's a good flash wave.
Got one.
Okay, Pontius is already really low. DJ Rookies is low here. I'm going to move out of the way so that you guys can see the health bars of the party and how he's kind of responding to those. I'm going to move you guys up here so that you're not blocking the minimap. I'll move down over here. There we go. So you can see DJ's Rookies gets low. He positions himself between basically at max distance. He is max distance basically between him and Rookies to get this heal off. And he drops a heal, but he actually didn't use every single heal there. Boom. The moment that Loki gets remotely low, boom, we're on Loki. We're going to heal him. And I do want to point out, he is not prioritizing Rookies very much here. Rookies is probably the last person on his mind because Rookies can heal himself at the end of the day. He's probably watching Rookies, and if his swift heal goes down, he's like, okay, yeah, then I will go ahead and throw a heal that down there. But Sir Loki, he cannot heal himself. So when Loki loses HP, he does have sustain in his kit, but that's the priority of the three tanks in his part, or of the three tanks. Tweaks is obviously a priority too, but he hasn't gotten low yet. Now he's starting to get low. We might see him switch over here. Oh, Tweaks is getting kind of low. And boom, there's the Tweaks back to full health.
Miss.
He's locked onto Pontius right now, who is finally in range like this. He's like, okay, I'll throw him a couple heals. There we go. He's good to go. Now we're back to Loki as a default. And you'll notice his positioning, guys. The main fighting is all happening right here. There's some skirmish fighting happening here. Skirmish fighting happening here. Where is Eli standing? He's here. Okay. He's right here. He's not really at risk anywhere he can stand where he's not at risk. Basically minimal risk while I'm still in range to basically heal my party members. Perfect.
Tanks on our point right now.
All right, so by the way, the red dots, guys, that's them. That's his party. So red is actually his team. just so we're clear. Red is his team, so that's good. Blue, not his team. So you see his team is kind of grouped up over here, and some blue members kind of came over around on him. So he's like, all right, well, I'll just work my way this way, right? He's being mindful.
Once he's on my dick.
Yeah, I'm top. I got 7 seconds.
What did he just wait? What did he just say?
Top here, pull on point.
Once he's on my dick.
Okay, for those of you that don't know, this party is from Ethereum. Okay, there's some of the better players that were in Ethereum originally. They're the Ethereum Gold members, right? And that guy just said, I've got Quancy on my dick. I've got Quancy on my dick because Quancy is the e-girl that brought down quite possibly the largest MMO community that we have ever seen across games, and that would be Ethereum. Like, Ethereum literally was a community of like tens of thousands of people across. I think the server had like, 5,000 or 6,000 people in it or something. Maybe it was like 3,000, but even still, thousands of people cycled through that guild across New World, across BDO, across Throne and Liberty here, and it was brought down by one e-girl named Quancy. So funny that they're still using it as a meme, even when they're in supple, is funny to me. The Ethereum e-girl killer was from TC. I don't know where Quancy is. She probably name changed. If I were her, I would name change.
Yeah, I'm top. I got 7 seconds for a pull. I have 13 seconds.
All right, look at him position around his team. You see Loki is really low right here. He's got a swift healing ready. Oh, he used Clay's salvation instead. Really solid. Probably because he saw DJ get really low too. Healing circle. Oh, dude. Okay, so this is really conservative. Really conservative. He's got the healing circle down. He used his swift healing. He used his Clay's salvation. He's trying to save what he can. And he knows that this fight is playing out a little bit slow at this point. He doesn't see a whole lot of blue dots here. So healing circle's pretty good. And you need to be mindful of where you're placing the healing circle. You usually want to place it on people. You don't want to put it on your spear daggers. They move around too much. They're spazzes. It's like they're on cocaine. Okay, you're never going to be able to lock those people down. All right, but the tanks, especially the ones that are like near the point, yeah, you can basically just drop that there. They'll just stand on it. It'll be fine.
Stay away from the side. He took it over.
What up, buddy?
You lost burn on the spear.
That's very out.
Okay, so he is trying to draw as little attention to himself as possible. He knows the fight is right there, and they got a good they got a good couple flankers come in on the back line here. So he basically backed up off the point to make sure that no one would be looking at him. Again, as a healer, you want to be like a fart in the wind. Okay, you really don't want people to look at you. You're not trying to draw aggro. He's looking for clumps of red here.
Look at Caleb. He's in our ball. On him. Destroys me.
Good flash whip. Maybe I should pick up a bow, man. Bro, this looks like bow wand looks so much easier to play than staff wand. And I feel like you just have so much more healing and stuff, man. Like, what the is this? The reason I picked up staff wand is because I felt like it was versatile. You could act as a DPS, you could act as engage, you could also be a healer, right? Like, I wanted to be versatile. But like, bro, the more I watch bow wand, the stupider this shit looks, bro. Bow wand is the real tank. Yeah, I think that this is kind of a problem because I do feel like the healers also tank the most damage overall in most cases. So
down to now. Branch his mom that shit so I can get back in. Fall back on roof.
I'm walking in with you.
Staff wand gets a lot stronger in T2. Oh, I didn't say I was gonna roll off right away, but this makes me like, I'm like, oh man.
I'm in.
So this is not a good situation as a healer when you've got, you know, 3, 4, 5 people sitting on your back line. You're like, oh god, please don't target me.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Fortunately, his party's healthy. Everybody takes a little bit of a chunk. Clay Salvation might be good there, yeah. No, he just throws down Healing Circle.
30 seconds on point. 30 seconds on point.
I'm on Date Madome on the point.
Fucking pull. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. What's happening here in a second? No cap. They're tagging me. They're targeting me.
Okay, so now the stone is actually physically open, guys. So the objective is available. And this is important as a healer because you're like, okay, now my tanks are going to center the objective here. My tanks are absolutely just going to be standing right here, which is why he's got his healing circle down here.
Guys above us.
I'm tapping.
Capping.
Khalib right here, middle.
Going for a cap.
Our squadron. We're jumping our squadron right now.
Again, he's just spamming his healing circle right here because he knows that's where Tweaks and Rookies are probably going to be standing. Tweaks, Rookies, and Loki. Although he kind of missed a little bit here. I'll be honest with you. It should have probably been a little bit further this way because that's where at least 2 of his tanks are standing. Either way, they can kind of just step back toward it. But usually the tanks have a lot more going on. They're trying to prevent the enemy from capping the point. That's what he's trying to do right here. And so they're constantly running around trying to cap it. It's probably better to just put it kind of in a circle around here.
Gonna bury you guys.
Can anyone share with me a really good capping Templar build? That would probably be an SNS wand, yeah. Which I believe is actually called Templar. So yeah, you're good. And you just need to run as many resistances as possible. Just run a bunch of resist. Because the only way you end up capping points, especially in this situation, is you run into the point and you have to resist the CC. You just got to resist this. It just comes down to resistances.
Go for a cap.
Keep going for cap. Yeah, I died. At least that.
Okay, so he sees a lot of people in front of him. Okay, this is a lot of enemies, by the way. This is not a super great place for him to be standing. But he doesn't really have a super great place because there's a lot of TC members all over the... Look at all the blue dots, guys. The blue dots, but this is probably the worst position for him to be in. And you're going to find yourself in a position like this as a healer. So I'm curious what he does here aside from maybe just die. Yeah, they're on him right now. He literally put his weapon away. He's just trying to run.
Cabin.
Oh my god, he just trusted. His team just came and peeled for him. Holy shit. He's gonna die for mana soon, probably. Well, see, that's the thing is he's basically out of mana right now, but he's basically got his weapon away. He's not casting skills.
Stun them.
He's doing what he can here.
Coming full on you.
That's Clay's salvation, it looked like. He's desperately trying to stay around as many red dots and as few of blue dots as possible while staying in range of his party members, guys. There's his party members right there. Now, keep in mind the arrow. He knows that's a spear dagger. Him dying, that's a him problem. That's a him. He's too far away. He can't dive through all of these people to get a heal onto this guy. It will put him at too much risk. Okay, so if that guy wants a heal, it's on him to kind of step back at least a little bit so that Eli only needs to move up a little bit to try to heal him. Yeah, in this case, Eli can step around the other side, and that's really good. Oh, Patches just died right next to him. Patches just got blasted. Okay, he's in the air. A lot of damage. He's no mana. He is being kept alive by something is healing him out of his mind. I'm curious what his weapons are.
People are rude.
Yeah, I don't know what the f keeps healing him back to full health. Flash Wave plus Nature's Blessing. I guess Nature's Blessing is proccing, but like that quickly though? Nature's Blessing and Healing Touch combo. Oh yeah, okay. Because like he's just like, but his health just goes back to full. Now his problem is his 800 mana, so let's see what he does.
Got a bad feet.
Because I know a lot of healers like to take the I'll stop. Barely gets that heal off, but he's still alive. Good. And again, like guys, this is chaos right now. But as a healer, you have to understand where you need to be standing. Okay, you need to look for the dividing line. You need to draw an imaginary line in your head. Where are the battle lines right now? All of the red players are on this side. It is safe to stand within this circle here. Okay, none of this area is safe because that's all blue, right? Technically, you could go over there, but the further you cross this line, the more threat you actually accumulate on yourself, basically. Like, the only reason he would step across that line is to try to extend for a heal.
I got a hell jumper on the point. So
Kit, other side. Kit, look, I need you. I can't move, brother. I got him.
Kalu looking Man Lost All is here playing Throne of Liberty, buddy. It's spelled with A-I-R. I'd like to buy a vowel. Okay, this is a different word. Okay, different word. Vowels are hard. I know. They're difficult. But you have to learn them. It is important.
I'm gonna die, though.
That flash wave was mainly to make sure he healed Loki. But whenever there's a big fight like this, the common trend that I'm seeing is Eli is trying to make sure that his flash wave, it's not a maximum damage flash wave. He's really just trying to make sure that he centers it over the part of his parties that really need healing. So you can see him line this up, guys. Like there's a big engage happening. There's a lot of blue dots here. And in order to win this fight, he can't see everybody in his guild's health. Right, but he can't assume that at least some of these people are low. So he's trying to get as many people in this flash wave as possible from his own team because flash wave is overtuned and heals a lot. So boom, and look at this go across. Watch Loki's health bar here. Wow, that skill is fair.
Big heal.
I'm just kidding. Who's for each day I grow some more like exploring. I'm Kalu, so many things to do each day. What the is this guy? He's broken.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm not 5'5".
Go for a stun. Stunning it.
Oh, I'll get a bump.
This is bad. Blue is overwhelming the point right now. There's a lot of blue here, guys. There's not a lot of allies for Eli.
Got him.
Clips.
This is... How is he not getting hit right now, man? Dude, he's like a ship in the night. He's just like, hey, can I get around? Thanks, I'm gonna get that heal off right there. It's like he's too nice. Like they don't want to hit him because he's too nice. Look how many dots he's got around him. Look how many blue he's got here. No one is aggroing him. Not a single person. They're all like Eli? No. Patches? Spear players, man. Like they're just...
Got him. Kick.
Oh, see, now he's standing on top of Patches. That's why he got knocked up.
Something.
No mana.
That's crazy, bro. That's Bot just desperately ran over to Eli. Heal me, please. Heal me, please. Eli's like, nothing I can do for you, bro. I'm out of mana. They're just running him down. I don't know why there's so many blue dots, but Eli just will not die. No one's focusing him.
Kit. He's getting melted by their. Out of this. Eclipse.
He slept. Yeah, his guild is losing right now, guys. His guild is losing. I mean, they own the point, right? And they're keeping them from capping it. But like, in terms of like who controls more people on the point right now, blue definitely has more people on this point. It's a tough position for a healer.
I don't have anything.
I can get you in one. What's the way out though?
He's looking at this middle right here. He's like shitting his pants.
I mean,
He just does not have enough mana to cast Healing Circle here.
I'm dead. We can kill dog.
Okay, so they... Enemy gets control. They sure do have more people.
Our quadrant is fat with people.
Yeah, there's a quadrant full.
I think nature's in two. Flash. Flash up.
Blood giveaway.
Nature's heal on both of you. Confident
I'll be honest with you. The most appalling thing that I have learned so far is that Eli somehow just runs through fights without anyone hitting him for any reason. I think that this shows, honestly, like, I would say that TC looks bad here, but this is the second strongest guild in North America against the strongest guild in North America. These are good players. I don't understand.
Oh, back on me.
Flash wave. Nice. Good catch, buddy. Dude, he's just... The dude is standing in front of like 18... Hello, fellow Take Care members. Do they think he's in their guild? Like, what is going on?
You go in 2 seconds.
Tweaks.
To be fair, there's a shield on the bar. You mean like who he's targeting? The purple just shows who he's targeting. Okay, so like he's targeting the SNS wand here. Oh, Eli almost died right there. Tragic. The first death of the match came 11 minutes into the match start. Okay, not dying, very important. Especially if the healer goes down, now Loki ain't got nobody to heal him.
I need to die.
In fairness, he did just say I need to die. He could have been trying to die here. And that's why he's running through the TC members asking to die, because he's out of mana.
I need to die.
I'm pretty sure that's him saying that. I can't confirm that.
I'm dead. I'm running back.
3. We're looking 3.
Always good to come, and that's a little thing, guys, and that's what separates Supple and Take Care and all these top-end guild Bricked and them from other guilds, is that when the healer dies, they say, I'm dead, I'm coming back. Yeah, like, because it tells your party members consciously they will play different, knowing they're not going to get a heal if they go in right now, right? So, like, everybody needs to play safe right now. Now, Pachas, he's respawning anyway because he's basically griefing the entire guild.
The house.
Running back.
I haven't seen him press F2 at all. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't scanned, he hasn't used his, the astral vision at all either. Yeah.
Going straight to you, Loki.
I never use astral vision really as a healer. I guess you could hotkey. Again, people were talking about hotkeying the astral vision stuff. You see that Eli is not doing that, and that tells me, yeah, it's probably not super great to do because it's just so much to keep track of when you could just click on people, right? What up, Yaman?
heal.
Alright, I'll probably blood devo, Pacha. I was in the air, I didn't get it. No, it's fine.
Where's the flash? Okay.
Look at his west side. West side. So
Combat on the wall, combat on the wall. Yeah, get combat. We gotta get combat.
That's crazy, guys. I'm really towards you, thank you.
I didn't even walk near the point.
He's surrounded by blue right now.
squadron. Go to the squadron.
You'll notice that in this ocean of chaos, his eyes are constantly locked on to his party members here. Now, if he can get a big heal off, his vision kind of expands when he's going to cast like Flash Wave, or he's like looking around and he sees like a health bar that's low or something. But like for the most part, unless he's casting Flash Wave and he's trying to get as many of his allies in the Flash Wave as possible, he's basically trying to just barely stay in range of his party members while putting himself at minimal amounts of risk. Like right here. Oof! No, it's not good. And that is normally what happens as a healer. That's what you expect. But I'll be honest with you. It took a lot of take care members to surround him for him to finally go down like that.
Good Khalid, 1 HP right there.
Looking for him.
Popping his potions. Yeah, somebody's hitting him from the spawn here. Yeah, this guy runs over and he's just like trying to like spawn camp Eli here. Ooh. Gets a heal off. And that poke was important because it forced Eli to use the first charge of his swift healing here. Which means he only gets 2 more charges when he gets here. He basically has to waste the cooldown.
Ooh, he froze me. Hell yes. Come back in. Felix. I want Felix.
He's okay. His whole party. This is the flash wave of flash waves right here. His whole party's in there. He's trying to get it charged up.
Oh my god, I'm fucking this toy. Where you at? What do you boys? Give me your freshness.
Alright, they're trickling in now.
Bro, this is close as fuck, guys. Like, Supple definitely dominating here, right? But like, if you look at this, 51% cap on this. Supple owns the Rift. Yeah. But the blue team has 51% cap and there's 10 minutes left, which means by the time that they get this cap, the red team might not have time to flip it back. So at this exact moment, it actually is teetering towards TC right now. But like, look out, like, bro, then they make this big push onto the point. Look at him, 39 members strong on the point here. And look where Eli is. He knows that they're streaming in from this way, and he puts himself on the exact opposite side. There's a clump of blue here. He knows he's fine here though, and he's in range of his party members, but he's not too close that he's gonna get knocked over. Well, this is kind of a rough position. I think it's interesting that he doesn't want to stand like where everyone else is standing. Whenever he sees a big clump of people, he's never standing in it. And that's probably, I'm just spitballing here, but that's probably because if I was a diver, he's probably thinking like an assassin. If I was a bomber, that's exactly where I'm going. And this probably tends to him being a little bit more successful than everyone else is at healing like this. Is that like, he never gets focused because he's never standing directly on top of everyone else like this in the biggest cluster, because those are the people that are most likely to get dove by the spear daggers on the enemy team, right? What up, Catastrophe? How you doing, man? What the hell is this? This is this is the grand finals match between Supple and Take Care for the Best in Guild tournament in North America. And this is the healer perspective. This is Eli. This is the best healer, one of the best healers in North America. He writes most of the guides online for healing. This is your guy for like healing. It's like it's a very interesting perspective to see.
You're low as shit.
I'm dead.
Ooh, Loki's really low, he is. Yeah, Loki was really low there, and he didn't really have anything for him. So, like, he just had to throw out the healing circle. Oh, he lost him. He died in his arms. And that will happen sometimes. You overextend to get a heal down on one of your low members, and then you end up dying alongside
The
them.
roof there, Loki. When you get back, Loki, try to pull that person up from up there. Just one of them.
Which one?
The staff person.
I'm at the stone already.
I'm coming down.
I can heal you in 4 seconds off here.
I'm backing up it. What they were
How you guys? How's this last?
Okay, big engagement. Big engagement happens as a healer. You're looking for a flash wave, not because you're trying to do damage necessarily. Is it going to do some damage? Yeah, sure. Who cares though? Your build's not geared for damage, so it doesn't matter. You're trying to get as many allies in the shot as possible because these people are the ones that are going to win you the fight. So he's low-key trying to heal all of these people at the same time, even though he knows that he can't see their health bars right now. Some of them definitely need healing, and the engage is happening, and most of the force is over here. This is most of his guild over here, but these are the bombers. These are the people that can never get heals when they dive in, and those are the people that are going to make the difference in this fight here. That's why he's throwing flash wave over there.
You get him, please? Can you warm off? Yeah, I'm going for it. Got him. Good set.
Go to the other side.
Are we all hurt? Are we all hurt?
Said AoE heal on heart. I don't know what heart means. Oh, on heart. I get it now. On the heart. On the icon. Okay. Yeah, so he's just saying when he throws out the clay salvation. Patchy's doesn't give up. Patchy's just getting turboed, man. That dude's just getting run.
Good combat. You got ABG or ABC.
And you'll notice he's locked onto Branchies pretty frequently here. He's got a lot of tanks in his party, though. I would say that normally healers are locked onto the DPS more than they're locked onto the tanks. Tanks are going to die a lot slower, and so you have a lot more time to get them heals down. You could throw your healing circle on them and stuff. It's the DPSs that'll get blown up if you're not like locked on almost immediately to try to heal them, like Patches keeps having, like when he keeps having the Patches. Branchies is now dead too.
There's one more on the roof. Warp off on the other.
Good heal on Twist right there. Eli's in a lot of trouble right now. All right, so he's holding his ground. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm dead. Look at all these people that are around him. These are not friendlies. He's got maybe 3 friends here. Bro, this is cooked, man. I don't know how the hell he's still alive.
Outside?
I got him all. I did.
It's a good flash wave. Is this the same Eli from Max Roll? That's him. Oh, he got a kill there, bro. He's running. He's out of mana, basically. He is.
Go to this guy. Got one down.
Ooh, Tweaks is in trouble.
More ball. That's all.
Why does his vision sometimes go to like black and white? That used to happen to me when I was using Laquarius's wand or whatever the when I would go invisible. Astral vision? Oh, so he's just tapping R for astral vision? Or he's getting taunted. Astral vision is different. It like blinks out like that. It doesn't change your vision like that. Hold on. This right here. What the hell is this? When you're taunted, you go gray. Oh, I did not know that. I do not get taunted frequently.
More ball. That's all.
I haven't seen him use astral vision at all.
Open more ball. Open more ball. More ball. I see him. I see him.
I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him.
He's dead. He's dead.
Thank you.
Oh my, Patches is constantly a victim POV. Eli doing what he can for this. This guy is basically permadead. I can't believe he was in range this time.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, it's good that they're talking to each other. I need heals. But if Eli had not already been clicked on him, he was dead. So it was good that Patches communicated, but he's an idiot because he waited until he was hit 10% or like 10 HP to actually say he needed a heal. Fortunately, Eli was already on top of that. You can't heal anyone while taunted, can only use AoE heals. Oh, that's neat. That's good to know. Good to know. That was such a good flash wave. It caught all of his party members and it hit like a crazy amount of TC members there. Ooh, Rookies is really low. Gosh, dude, look at the target acquisition on this. He's on Loki right now. He's on Loki. Watch this HPR. Flips low, and he actually tries to click it right away, but it didn't go down because I guess it didn't register right away. But you see how quickly he flips down. Boom, there's the heal and the save on Rookies. Really good. And again, he can do that, guys. He can basically keep his eyes over here pretty frequently, mainly because he needs to make sure that he's in range of everybody, right? To the best of his ability, right? While keeping himself in a reasonable location, right? This is safe, right? The battle line is here. Okay, that most of the blue people are over here. These are the bad people. Okay, so he's in a safe position. Now, as long as he stays relatively within range of these people, the moment that they get low, he is eyes locked in. Boom, immediate target. Heal.
Coming back in from the south.
He's just out of mana, man. He's cooked. He might turbo into himself here because he's out of mana.
Oh my god. The group call on me. Group call on me.
Wow, he actually got Patches healed again, bro. Incredible. I think it's really insane how well Branchies, like Patches has griefed a few times. Yeah, I'm giving him a hard time. But the fact that they're even ever really in range for Eli to heal them is impressive. Because normally those are divers that are just never in, you just can't heal them. They're just, they get low, they're just dead. Oh my god, Patches goes, I need heal. Bam! Immediate heal. What the? Then Tweaks. Tweaks did not have swift healing because he used it on Patches. If Tweaks dies, it's Patches' fault. Nope, we're good. And sometimes as a healer, guys, you do have to choose. I believe that Eli chose correctly there. Healing the DPS is usually more important than the tank because, again, the tank has a high... If they're both low, tank has a higher chance of living until your next cooldown is up. It's just the truth. Okay, so you heal the DPS, and then you cross your fingers and wait for the tank.
What's at the bell? What's the bell? I don't know.
Okay, now he's really low. There's the... Ooh, flash wave.
I like him now. Yeah, I missed. Oh, perfect argument. All right, there's two more up top. Three parties.
Again, he's just trying to stay in range. His 3 party members are really deep into enemy territory right here. But you'll notice he doesn't really want to stand over there. He's also got this guy right next to him here. He could theoretically be standing right here, but like he's basically bang on where he has to be. Because in order to keep these people in range and this guy in range, he needs to be somewhere basically in this circle here. That's where you have to be standing. If you're standing here, technically it's okay too.
You got people up there, I guess. Got the bitch.
Oh, now he's...
Right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got CC there. He's cooked.
I need mana.
And the healer dies, and 3 people in the party immediately died. He said he needed mana. Realistically, he kind of just died there. Did he need mana? Sure. But, like, he just died because he got one shot.
Back.
Professional Yapper with 320-day cooldown on a shower buff. Yeah, but you guys don't have to worry about smelling me, so I don't really feel like it matters. I just save money on water.
On point, or free capture on point.
God, this is clown fiesta. So this is a good example of just utter chaos where like there's not really a battle line here. There's red over here, there's red over here, there's blue over here, there's blue over here. Everyone is everywhere. And when this happens to you as a healer, again, the objective is to try to keep people... You're rolling the dice here. Okay, you're not always going to live in this situation, but you need to try to keep as many people as you can in range while standing in as safe a spot as possible. You are safest next to your party members. Do not just run off on your own. Just because, like, don't just run over here and stand over here by yourself. Because there's no reason to do this. Okay, if you stand over here, you're not going to be able to heal anyone. It also isolates you for any target to turn around and kill you. You're safest where you can communicate with your party members, where you can talk to the people and have them help you. Even though, yeah, there's a few more people around you, but at least you can heal and help.
How is Caleb able to play in a fucking third like that?
Alright. Good.
What's that, Char?
Flashing you guys.
On the point.
He's really healthy on mana right now. This is exactly where he wants to be. And now, supple in a dominant position right here. TC has been pushed off the point. And so, like, when your guild's in a dominant position like this, you can position really aggressively on the opponents. They're in retreat right now, right? So you can step up and give your divers heals if you want to, because you're very unlikely to be killed here.
Yeah, come on.
And that's why you see his cameras looking left like that.
Cancel healer. I'll get one of them. I got one. I got both of them.
Can I send you my favorite Kilosh audio quip? Yeah, sure.
Caramendia cheer Dex 100, at Blue Yo Brother Blue, your 240 men fighting over one whole video was one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. Thank you for the great laughs, bro.
Yo, Caraminda, thanks so much, but I appreciate you. Yeah, no, I love that stuff. I know that my Throne of Liberty content is probably not what people are used to in TNO. You guys are probably used to just people just playing the game, right? Making guides. Most YouTubers do like the news stuff. It is unorthodox for sure. I do some reacts, but most of them are like VOD review stuff. And they're focused on being funny. And I think that being critical of guilds helps the guilds grow together. It does. Now, this is more of an informative VOD review. This is meant to like teach people how to heal and where to stand and like what to do, right? In like really tough situations, right? But like most of the time, we're focused on entertainment value, comedy, and also teaching people how to play large scale PvP in a fun and relaxing way that is also like, you know, builds kinship with guild members. Because when somebody's getting roasted, you're all just in Discord dogging on them is the idea, right? And it's just funny that way, right? It helps people grow bonds with each other as men. That's just how it is. It just so happens it also makes for great YouTube content.
That's what's better.
All right, so he's taunted again. That's not good.
Holy battle. Adam, holy bomb.
Sunny, go around.
These. This is why I love PvPers. There's 2.5 minutes on the clock. For all intents and purposes, Supple has won this match at this point. They brought it back. I'm not going to break down. During the tournament, we broke down exactly what was happening and how close it was. It was crazy shit. But the moment that Supple has dominant control, right? There it is. God, I love you guys. The moment that you can possibly start chat PvPing, it is go, no breaks. Movement is in on it. He's spamming it too, bro. Oh no, he does spam it. He just said it once. Oh, they're pissed.
Watch point.
Give me your pressures.
Confident, you guys?
Oh, I'm on me. Yep, I'm with you.
Great, my bomb from the top.
Stunning.
I'm running back, no heals.
We need a bomb.
Running back.
Yeah, we're getting bomb.
I got bomb.
Fucking
Running back. 2 seconds, I'm there.
There's so many stacked on us.
I think last one, you guys.
Oh no.
I think last one, you guys.
Yeah, it's only 1 minute and 20 seconds left at this point. He's kind of just belligerently throwing stuff. He's taunted. Whatever.
Alright, blood people up.
What's your one, Brett?
Homie's got 2 rows of buffs.
They're leaving on heart.
down.
God, dude. I'll be telling you right now, that's some top tier chat PvP right there. Dex knows. The other guy just said easy, right? Movement, he's a primitive, he's a low level chat PvPer. That's like primate brain shit, but like it works because like when people are mad, they just devolve into primates. This Nisa was the final. This is like psychological warfare because that implies that like this wasn't their hardest match, right? The other guilds that they beat before, right? Because it undermines their ability to even have second place. They're really trying to drag him through the mud there. I respect it. No, it was not, by the way. TC definitely the second strongest. Why don't you play BDO anymore? Am I missing your BDO streams? Homie, I streamed BDO for like 8 hours yesterday. What do you mean? Today, like, we streamed Throne of Liberty for like 8 hours today. I did stream TNL for like 2 or 3 hours yesterday, though, too. We'll be streaming some BDO tomorrow. Don't worry. I kind of bounce between the two categories. Usually I'm in both. You're good, buddy. It's okay. You have shy in your name, so I expect a certain amount of terrorism. I'm kind of curious what the guild reaction was when they won, though. Hopefully this, yeah, it shows it. Oh, perfect.
I don't think they can win this.
I'm gonna heal your branches.
Here we go for Stefan. Any flash, you guys?
10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh, I didn't hit Let's go.
Sir.
Let's go.
Go, man.
Let's fucking go.
8.3 million healed, guys. Insane. Dude is eclipsing the other healers. It's not even close. It's not even close.
Let's go.
Right, there's him. The next closest is 6 million. They need heal ranking. Okay, I'll tell you right now, if AGS is watching, you guys need to be able to sort this with like arrows, like lowest to highest. So you should be able to toggle amount healed and just see who has the highest healing and damage taken and damage dealt. It's literally just that simple.
Hope you folks enjoyed this VOD. Just to recap some things. The main combos that I use as a Juan Lambo Seeker Healer is, the 5-person Nature's Blessing. And what this is I always have Healing Touch pre-stacked on 2 individuals. Usually it'll be priority targets who need to be kept alive or that sustain a lot of damage throughout the entire, match.
Probably tanks.
And these 2 individuals will have HT up on them. So whenever I use Nature's Blessing, it's automatically applied to 2 people. And then I get applied to a 3rd person during the duration of Nature's Blessing. And then I can use Purifying Touch to apply to a 4th person, and then I can use HT once again to apply to a 5th person. Something you can also do to apply to 6 people is you can use PT before using Nature's Blessing. So just a few seconds actually before using Nature's Blessing to cleanse someone in your party to give them the Healing Touch buff. And then so when you use Nature's Blessing, it's automatically applied to 3 people, and you can use PT and HT twice to apply to all 6 people in your party. So
amazing. I can break down his positioning all day, guys. Left, right, and center. I can break down people's positioning. But I love that he went over a little bit of the micromanagement and a little bit of like the little details that are separating him from the other healers. I'm lost. Well, in fairness, I am too, but I'm not a bow user. Okay, so like I don't use a bow. I use a staff and I use a wand. So I know those skills really well. I don't get to do this kind of tech. But bow, I will say that bow wand is the best healing spec in the game. It's not even close, for sure. Those are the best healers in the game. It's not to say that staff wand aren't good, right? But typically it is bow wand. So most healers that are going to be watching this are going to want to know what the tech he's using to get that much healing down, and he's sharing with you the little micro stuff. I've shown you like the positioning stuff and kind of broken that down. That was awesome that he was able to provide this VOD. This ending part though, this is all of the micromanage stuff that you're going to be able to do. So I'm just going to let it play here.
There's ways you can min-max, Nature's Blessing use. You can reset Nature's Blessing so you can do this whole combo again within a short amount of time. You can also, some combos that I also do is Blessed Barrier before using my Fountain, or Blessed Barrier before using Flash, just to boost the heals of those 2 abilities. Also using Tornado to support with damage sustain. So when I know multiple people in my party are healing debuff, instead of trying to waste my heals in healing people who are healing debuff, I'll Tornado people on them just to help them, sustain damage while we wait out those debuffs. Also using...
Okay, that's really smart. That's giga smart. I didn't really talk about how he used his tornado too much in that VOD because there was a lot of other stuff going on. But like knowing when your guys can't heal themselves because they got hit with a meteor or a focused fireball from a staff user, or they have those debuffs on them, Very important. So what he's saying is he throws out the tornado to CC, waits out the debuff, and then drops heals on them.
Invincible wall before healing someone to also help to wait out some of those debuffs, just because you know when they're healing debuff and you can't cleanse it.
Why need this? Just click heal skills, not on cooldown, Keck W. I understand that you're memeing, but I'm going to answer it like you're not. Okay. The reason you don't do that is because you have a very limited mana bar. And basically you also don't want to waste your primary healing cooldowns on somebody that it's not going to be super effective on. You saw that every moment there, he had Swift healing up exactly when he needed to. Clay's salvation was saved until the last moment he needed to have it, right? He's using Flash Wave at appropriate times and stuff. You really don't want to just be throwing skills out for no reason as a healer. You really need those cooldowns, because if you go wasting all your heals and shit hits the fan, well, now you've wasted all your heals and everybody in your party dies because you're a terrible healer and you were healing people that didn't really need to, right? It's about allocating your resources correctly. I know you were memeing, but
or you can't guarantee the cleanse on the healing debuff, it's best to just wait out the debuff as much as possible before actually trying to heal the individual, or using obviously your hots and then waiting for the debuff to wear off, and then the hots can kick in at their full force. Some other things to just highlight, you'll notice is the Adventus Rift Stone has a lot of elevated points around it. There's times where my party and myself weren't really paying attention to that, so we got killed or wiped because we weren't paying attention to that. So something to keep in mind with the stone is to always pay attention to the range that try to take advantage of those elevated points surrounding the stone, so they're not free casting on you and your party too much. Another thing that I do, and you'll hear me call it as well, is I die for mana throughout the fight. So just to help, like, there's moments in the fight where I just cannot keep up with the amount of mana I was using. So oftentimes when that happens, it is better.
And that's why you don't want to spam your mana really hard.
Just to die, restore half your mana bar or a little bit over your mana bar, and then use milk once you come out of one of the portals to just get your mana a bit higher before you go back into the fight. And you always want to call this out ahead of time to your team so they're prepared to not have a healer for a few seconds while you try to restore your mana. Another
he's buying milk, by the way. It's the Sundries merchant. Is this my guy? This is my guy.
Do to apply to 6 people is you can use PT before using Nature's Blessing, so just a few seconds actually before using Nature's Blessing to cleanse someone in your party to give them the healing touch buff. And then so when you use Nature's Blessing, it's automatically applied to 3 people, and you can use PT and HT twice to apply to all 6 people in your party. So
amazing. I can break down his positioning all day, guys. Left, right, and center. I can break down people's positioning. But I love that he went over a little bit of the micromanagement and a little bit of like the little details that are separating him from the other healers. I'm lost. Well, in fairness, I am too, but I'm not a bow user. Okay, so I don't use a bow. I use a staff and I use a wand. So I know those skills really well. I don't get to do this kind of tech. But bow, I will say that bow wand is the best healing spec in the game. It's not even close, for sure. Those are the best healers in the game. It's not to say that staff wand aren't good, right? But typically it is bow wand. So most healers that are going to be watching this are going to want to know what the tech he's using to get that much healing down, and he's sharing with you the little micro stuff. I've shown you the positioning stuff and kind of broken that down. That was awesome that he was able to provide this VOD. This ending part though, this is all of the micromanage stuff that you're going to be able to do. So I'm just going to let it play here.
There's ways you can min-max, Nature's Blessing use. You can reset Nature's Blessing so you can do this whole combo again within a short amount of time. You can also, some combos that I also do is Blessed Barrier before using my Fountain, or Blessed Barrier before using Flash, just to boost the heals of those 2 abilities. Also using Tornado to support with damage sustain. So when I know multiple people in my party are healing debuff, instead of trying to waste my heals in healing people who are healing debuff, I'll tornado people on them just to help them sustain damage while we wait out those debuffs. Also using
okay, that's really smart. That's giga smart. I didn't really talk about how he used his tornado too much in that VOD because there was a lot of other stuff going on, but knowing when your guys can't heal themselves because they got hit with a meteor or a focus fireball from a staff user, or they have those debuffs on them, Very important. So what he's saying is he throws out the tornado to CC, waits out the debuff, and then drops heals on them.
Invincible wall before healing someone to also help to wait out some of those debuffs, just because you know when they're healing debuff and you can't cleanse it.
Why need this? Just click heal skills, not on cooldown, kick W. I understand that you're memeing, but I'm going to answer it like you're not. Okay. The reason you don't do that is because you have a very limited mana bar. And basically you also don't want to waste your primary healing cooldowns on somebody that it's not going to be super effective on. You saw that every moment there, he had Swift healing up exactly when he needed to. Clay's salvation was saved until the last moment he needed to have it, right? He's using Flash Wave at appropriate times and stuff. You really don't want to just be throwing skills out for no reason as a healer. You really need those cooldowns, because if you go wasting all your heals and shit hits the fan, well, now you've wasted all your heals and everybody in your party dies because you're a terrible healer and you were healing people that didn't really need to, right? It's about allocating your resources correctly. I know you were memeing, but...
or you can't guarantee the cleanse on the healing debuff, it's best to just wait out the debuff as much as possible before actually trying to heal the individual, or using obviously your hots, and then waiting for the debuff to wear off, and then the hots can kick in at their full force. Some other things to just highlight, you'll notice is the Adventus Riftstone has a lot of elevated points around it. There's times where my party and myself weren't really paying attention to that, so we got killed or wiped because we weren't paying attention to that. So something to keep in mind with the stone is to always pay attention to the range that try to take advantage of those elevated points surrounding the stone, so they're not free casting on you and your party too much. Another thing that I do, and you'll hear me call it as well, is I die for mana throughout the fight. So just to help, like, there's moments in the fight where I just cannot keep up with the amount of mana I was using. So oftentimes when that happens, it is better.
And that's why you don't want to spam your mana really hard.
Just to die, restore half your mana bar or a little bit over your mana bar, and then use milk once you come out of one of the portals to just get your mana a bit higher before you go back into the fight. And you always want to call this out ahead of time to your team so they're prepared to not have a healer for a few seconds while you try to restore your mana. Another thing,
he's buying milk, by the way. Oh, I forgot. I had to restart the computer, so I closed through, and I'll reopen it. He's buying milk from, I think, the Castleton cooking vendor. Is that where he's getting milk from? Where the do you get milk from, guys? So that the people watching this know. I need somebody to confirm for that. You have to craft it. Okay, so you have to cook it. Hearty milk is a craft. Okay, so he's crafting it. The cow. Okay, Brett. Okay, Jesus. Not the boobs in this game. I'm telling you right now, they're way too small. So you have to craft it. Okay, so what does it take to craft milk? Milk plus rotting? Where do you get rotting? Stop saying cow. Battle Pass start shop. Mostly from expeditions. Oh, so you're Amatoy expeditions. So they're in the Battle Pass, and then you're in your Amatoys. Note we'll cut all this in post, and I'm just trying to show, because people are going to look at this on YouTube. They're going to wonder how to do this. Why is this not showing me expected rewards? Do I have to cancel this to show expected rewards? Yeah. Okay. Bro, rotting. There it is. Okay, so you can get it from the nesting grounds. You can get it from Goldenrye Pastures. You can get it from Carmine Forest. And you can get it from Black Cow Plains. I'm actually just going to start doing... I'm going to start getting this stuff. Now that I know that this is giga important. We're gonna run it on an 8 hour. Okay, so that's how you get the rotting, guys. And then you buy the do you buy the normal milk from the vendor? Okay, and I'll show that too. Yeah, I'm not as good with the micro stuff because I don't know the classes in the game, like the laser specific shit that you got to know about each class. No.
Take a gander before you head off on your adventure.
It's the Sundries merchant. Is this my guy? This is my guy. Here it is, milk right here. So you buy a bunch of milk from this guy, and then you get the rotting from your Amatoi, and then also the battle pass usually has it apparently on there too. And then you craft milk via cooking, guys, and that's what he's using to get all of his mana back. Okay, where is the VOD? There it is. Max your milk with cocoa pot. Okay.
Thing you can do is if you grapple hook, it also takes you out of combat, so you can grapple hook and then use milk if you're playing on a map that has a grapple hook.
You have 700 plus rotating already? That's plenty. More.
This map did not. So I just
Wait, what did you say?
have a healer for a few seconds while you try to restore your mana. Another thing you can do is if you grapple hook, it also takes you out of combat, so you can grapple hook and then use milk if you're playing on a map that has a grapple hook.
Bro, that tech!
This map did not. So I just died sometimes for mana instead. Oh, and these are the skills that I use for the match. Here's in my full support build. So these are the skills and these are the specializations.
Homie, your shit is blocking it. You said, here's my skills, here's my specializations, and your fucking shit is blocking the fucking skills. Fortunately, most people can already see the skills and stuff. I can't see, guys, I can't see the passives and stuff because Eli's an idiot and put his thing over here.
My full support build. So these are the skills and these are the specializations.
Oh, great. It would be great to see those. Thank you, Eli. Awesome. Sick. Son of a bitch. Anyway, I'm sure that he'll comment on it and he'll put an image. We'll put an imager in the video description.
That I had equipped. Yeah, and that's it.
All of... Well, we can see Nature's Blessing. And we can see that this one has the third one. All of them are down here. Guys, come on. He's new to YouTube, guys. Just cut him some slack, all right? Cut him, pay to unlock. True.
Thank you.
You can't turn those off? No, I can't get rid of these. Unless I click on the video itself. All right. So if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, make sure you go like and subscribe to Eli. This is like the healer guy. Hopefully my analysis of it helped you understand why he's standing where he's standing during the fight. That was kind of, I think, why he sent it to me. And then he gave more of a micro breakdown after. Somebody in chat suggested that I do this for all of the positions in the game, and I would love to do that. If people submit me VODs and they think that they're really good at a certain class or whatever, they've proven themselves one way or another, and you want to submit a VOD that you think is really good and showcases how to play your class correctly, and by class I mean, you know, what your weapon loadout is, whether you're a DPS or a healer or a tank, I recommend submitting them, and I will break them down in the same way, and I'll try to promote your channel a lot like I'm promoting Eli here. This is the video here, and again, I recommend that you guys go interact with the video. Thumbnails of the video. What thumbnails? Okay, look, okay, at least you know I'm not gay. All right, let's just, I don't know what all of you expected, okay? 1, I'm not gay. 2, I'm not looking at furry shit, right? 3, there are no minors. This is a win, right? This is just adult women. It's just the truth, all right? I'm into very normal stuff, guys. Like, that, there's the proof right there. It is what it is. Now, what's in this video? Love this song. I love watching this song. This song is amazing. Holy shit, we're gonna bookmark that for later. You can always repent to the Church of L'Oreal. What is this? No. I'm not gonna do that. Get this shit off my screen, bro. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Okay, where is... Wait, go back? Okay, you guys are crazy. All right, so guys, I would encourage you to submit more VODs like that if you think that you have a good perspective on DPS. Keep in mind, if you're going to submit a VOD like that, you need to explicitly tell me, I want you to break this down. Like I think this is a good VOD for DPS Spear Dagger. I think this is a good VOD for DPS Crossbow Dagger, right? Or I think that this is a good, right? Like whatever. I would like comms to be in there too, like at least your statics comms. Static comms are important. And I think that those are, I think that they're kind of integral to understanding how to play the class, and how you communicate with others is very important in how you play large scale PvP. So just bear that in mind. I'd love to absolutely put out videos like that. And of course I'll promote your content after. Eli is great. So I honestly, does Eli actually have a, hold on. Does Eli have a Twitch? Does he stream?
Go.
He does. Oh. Yeah, he does not stream. He does not stream. If you guys want to go give him a follow, though, I'll give him a shout out real quick. He streamed like 2 months ago. He doesn't stream anymore. How's your gear fixing going? I think we got there. I'm missing the belt, mainly because this weird thing happened where I ran into this goblin. And to see what happened, it was I ran into this goblin, this loot goblin, dropped 6,000 loot exactly. It was crazy. Anyway, for some reason, I can't use the loot from the goblin for 3 days. But when that happens, I know which belt I'm going to be buying. So yeah. Why do you have a blue belt in 2025? Yeah, we saw it. Yeah, so we're gonna fix the blue belt in 3 days when this Lucent is available. That will work, right? And then we're gonna finish leveling this up. I've only got a little bit left, and it'll be level 7. Right around 7.5, I'll throw this into it, and then it'll be level 9. And it's fully traded, so everything else is fully traded too. We also put our runes in today, which was good. So we're almost 3,800, which is solid. We need to start our rune grind. So if you guys want to like party with me to do dungeons and stuff, I would love to do that like off stream. I need people to like run dungeons and this shit for. I promise I'm a good healer. Look, I can't promise I'm gonna be. Here it is, milk right here. So you buy a bunch of milk from this guy, and then you get the rotine from your Amatoy, and then also the battle pass usually has it apparently on there too. And then you craft milk via cooking, guys. And that's what he's using to get all of his mana back. Okay. Where is the VOD? There it is. Max your milk with cocoa pot. Okay.
Thing you can do is if you grapple hook, it also takes you out of combat, so you can grapple hook and then use milk if you're playing on a map that has a grapple hook.
You have 700 plus rotine already? That's plenty. More.
This map did not. So I just
wait, what did you say?
Have a healer for a few seconds while you try to restore your mana. Another thing you can do is if you grapple hook, it also takes you out of combat, so you can grapple hook and then use milk if you're playing on a map that has a grapple hook.
Bro, that tech!
This map did not. So I just died sometimes for mana instead. Oh, and these are the skills that I use for the match. Using my full support build. So these are the skills and these are the specializations.
Homie, your shit is blocking it. You said, here's my skills, here's my specializations, and your fucking shit is blocking the fucking skills. Fortunately, most people can already see the skills and stuff. I can't see the passives and stuff because Eli's an idiot and put his thing over here.
My full support build. So these are the skills and these are the specializations.
Oh, great. It would be great to see those. Thank you, Eli. Awesome. Sick. I son of a bitch. Anyway, I'm sure that he'll comment on it. And he'll put an image. We'll put an imager in the video description.
That I had equipped. Yeah, and that's it.
All of well, we can see nature's blessing, and we can see that this one has the third one. All of them are down here. Guys, come on. He's new to YouTube, guys. Just cut him some slack, all right? Cut him. Pay to unlock. True.
Thank you.
You can't turn those off? No, I can't get rid of these unless I click on the video itself. All right. So if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, make sure you go like and subscribe to Eli. This is like the healer guy. Hopefully my analysis of it helped you understand why he's standing where he's standing during the fight. That was kind of, I think, why he sent it to me. And then he gave more of a micro breakdown after. Somebody in chat suggested that I do this for all of the positions in the game, and I would love to do that. If people submit me VODs and they think that they're really good at a certain class or whatever, they've proven themselves one way or another, and you want to submit a VOD that you think is really good and showcases how to play your class correctly, and by class I mean, you know, what your weapon loadout is, whether you're a DPS or a healer or a tank, I recommend submitting them, and I will break them down in the same way, and I'll try to promote your channel a lot like I'm promoting Eli here. This is the video here, and again, I recommend that you guys go interact with the video